Well, hello to one of it from me and my group, presenting to you what I would recommend, what specs I would recommend for your laptop needs. Before we start off this, disclaimer that this video will lean towards more on the budget side of laptops. So GPUs would not be included in this video. Our topic for this video would be mostly CPUs, RAM, and as storage needed for your laptops. Well, to start off, an introduction to the world of CPUs is that for most laptops, more on the budget sides, we have letters on the CPUs itself. It may be confusing at first, I understand, but know that the three letters that we're looking for is U, Y, and P. Ideally, U and P. What this just means is that if a CPU has U in it, let's just say i3 3050U, that CPU means that it is built for mobile low power consumption, meaning that laptops would last longer and would be more power efficient for longer periods of time, meaning you could work for longer. So that's what we're looking for. That's what makes laptops or budget laptops so cheap. As for the P, what it stands for is basically just power optimize. It doesn't really say anything. It's same with U, similar. They're very similar, slightly also different, but very similar. As for Y, it's for the really budget. It means really low power consumption. Ideally, if you just need a laptop for just very basic things such as typing things out, a CPU that has the letter Y for it would be quite enough. Well, for starters, let's start with the blue side / Intel. For Intel, we're looking for the 3rd gen i3 and the 5th gen i5. We're looking for those specific models. We have up to 13th gen or mostly up to 13th gen because they have, like I said, they have i3 1350U. New generation does not particularly all means that it's expensive or it's all the best. Intel and AMD both make CPUs budget while they make their also powerful CPUs as well. So for Intel, we're looking for some latest generations, but those, if we're looking for latest generations, we're looking for the letters, the U, the P, the Y. But if the CPU has, let's just say, K or F, or no, not even any letters at all, we're looking for a little lower in generation. We're looking for 7th gen, 8th gen, 9th gen. As that is the only reason for it. We're not looking for a very high powered unit here. We're looking for something for work, for school. We're looking for budget. And as for AMD, it's very similar. We're looking for the AMD 3 platform and AMD 5 platform. Looking for those AMD 3 and AMD 5. Both generations have budget options. Ryzen 7 did not really focus much on the budgets, but we're not. AMD 3 and 5 has budget options. You just gotta look for the letters. Most of the letters on those CPUs, most laptops around those range are like 20, 30, or even 40 max. But you can find like at most like 20k laptops for 22, 25. You can look for those laptops. They're very easy to find. I think one of the brands out there would be like ThinkPlus, or even like Asus ThinkBooks. Those laptops have some cheap laptops out there. And now moving on to the RAM, well, we only need 8 gigabytes. We're not doing much with the RAM. The laptop is mostly used for work, typing, school, uploading stuff. Not really for gaming. We do not need large amount of RAMs to process anything or to help render things. Next and lastly for the video, quite short, yes. Last would be storage. Storage is quite optional, but ideally we would want an SSD. SSD would make things load faster and makes you access your files better. Better in a sense that things would load faster. In that sense, yes. Hard drive can be useful, but you would want an external hard drive for large amount of files, video files, large amount of paperwork, stuff like that, like things that could reach out to like that terabyte of storage needs. But ideally, SSD is what we need. So for starters, we could start with 256 gigabyte SSD, and as you know, it could go up from that. It's based to preference at this point. It's what you need and what you prefer ideally. So that's it. If we're looking for a laptop, an example of this would be a laptop with a i3 1350U with a 8GB RAM and 256 SSD storage. That is like a common spec. A lot of laptops would have a similar or even exact specs like that. So if you're saving, especially this upcoming Christmas for a laptop, that is the specs you are going to look for. But if you're willing to spend more, you could go for the better options / laptops with GPUs. Until then, by yours truly, Luis.